Hey fam, it's Bo here and I'm just giving you guys tips on traveling on a budget. But let me just say that I am no expert at all, so this is all my personal tips. No expert, but for the experts out there that do know more than me and you got some more websites that I need to know about, can you please leave a comment, because I love to learn and I love to know more about it. So thank you. So first, we will start with the flight. So let's go. So lame. Okay. So with the flight, I hear all the time that it's certain days that you can get cheaper flights. You can get cheaper flights on these days, on Tuesdays, on Thursday nights and midnight and all that. I personally know nothing about that, but I do know that when I book a flight, I do book in the beginning of the week. I know toward the end of the week it gets very expensive and I ain't got time for that. So I book around, I guess the Tuesday thing is right, because I book around that time and I find that it's less expensive. And sorry, I got my notes. For the websites I use for you can track like cheaper tickets is Skyscanner. That I know of. I haven't used all of them, but I know that I've tried Skyscanner, and I also tried just direct airlines. For the cheapest airlines I've seen has been Spirit Airlines, but oh look, I come to find out that Spirit, even though they have very cheap flights, you pay for everything. Everything adds up. It becomes, you might as well just go on a flight, book a flight with Delta or something. So I haven't rode Spirit because my personal favorite is Southwest. I'm a Southwest girl. I love Southwest, and not just because of the 2 checked free bags, but it actually really comes in handy when you are overpacker and you got a lot to pack and you don't have to pay for a whole $25 or something, however much it is, to pay for to check your bags in when you get 2 ones are already free with Southwest. So if you book Southwest, no promotion though. And Spirit and Southwest is in the US, so if you're looking outside the US, I really don't know you guys cheapest airlines, but if you are, then listen below so I can know when I come over there. And so the second thing I'm going to talk about is the accommodations. Where you're going to stay when you go there for a great budget, especially if you're cheap. I'm not cheap, I'm just like, I'm not cheap. I'm just a little cheap when it comes to certain stuff, because I'd rather spend more money going out places. So when it comes to stuff like this, I'd rather be cheap. Where are you gonna stay? Now let's start with the hotels. The hotels is, everybody books hotels, but to go a cheap alternative, I would rather go through a third party, as in going into bookit.com, booking.com. There's a lot of them out there. So but when I do go through, I go through booking.com because that's just what I've been going through, and you can find some really cheap rooms on there. So, and sometimes you also can go through the hotel directly and get better rates than a third party. So sometimes you just call in the hotel, seeing which one's cheaper, and then if not, you could just book it. And a good thing also with the third parties is that you can go ahead and just book it and then pay at the hotel. You don't have to pay anything down at that time. You can just pay at the hotel, and yeah, that's a good thing about it. You can reserve your room already. So, and the next thing, I'm gonna go in order from, I guess, the most expensive to the free, basically. And I would say it's Airbnb, which is very good. Like, I love Airbnb, but the only difference between booking it like Airbnb is that you have to pay right then and there. But they do have really cheap rooms. They're like, it's you staying with someone, basically. On Airbnb, you can rent out a room in their house. You can also rent out their entire house. I mean, it's wonderful. Y'all should definitely go check out Airbnb. But just to let you know, you have to pay on there right then and that day. You got to pay for that. So, or at least a down payment on it. The next I would say is a hostel. And if people don't know what a hostel is just an inexpensive alternative to a hotel. A hostel is a place where you can, first off, you can meet people from all over the world, and you go there and you can book a bed. You can book a bed with probably like 20 people in there. It can go as far as, you can have a lot of people in one room, but it's very cheap. Sometimes it's $35, about $40 a night to stay. But you could, it's like bunk beds. They even have private rooms also. You can have a private room with a bathroom, everything just like a hotel. It's just that it's not gonna be as luxurious as a hotel. It's just more like you get what you pay for, basically. $35 a room, you're gonna get hey, you get what you pay for. The pros to that is that you get to meet a lot of different people from all over the world, and I think that's the greatest pro. By my experience with a hostel, y'all, went to New York, and when I say we, it's me and my boyfriend. We went to New York, and we wanted to just experience the life of meeting new people. We wanted to step out of our comfort zone and all that. And so we booked a hostel and on the Upper West Side. Yeah. It was nice because we met a lot of people. We met people from London. We met people from China. It was a lot from everywhere. People from everywhere. California, people were just from everywhere. And it was, that aspect of it was nice. The hostel in itself wasn't of our liking. Like, we ain't never been to a hostel. That was our first time, but Lord, nah, that wasn't for us. That particular hostel, it was 9 of us in a room, and I was the only girl, full of dudes. And no, it just wasn't, no, it wasn't my cup of tea. And then picture this, New York is known, I guess, for their rats or whatever. We sitting down in the lodge area, and we just trying to fill out the place. While we talking, a rat just mosey on by, and we like, so nobody gonna pretend like they didn't see this rat just pass by this floor. Like this rat just like a little bit of throw up in my head. I'm like, hey man, and they weren't project rats either. These rats were on steroids. They like, I'm so nasty. I'm so nasty. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm extra dramatic, but when I seen that rat there, I was like, listen, we gotta go. The next day, we left. We supposed to be there for like 3 days. We left, and we got the hotel in Times Square, which was lovely, might I add. But hostels ain't for everybody. And if you can sacrifice your privacy, your ability to share, because there are some rooms when there's room of 20 people, there's like 1 bathroom, and you have to think about all that while going into a hostel, unless you get your private room. But you have to think about all that going in. I mean, it's a great experience, nonetheless. We had our experience for that one day. Maybe next time we're gonna go to a hostel and it'll be totally different. But we're gonna stick with hotels for right now. The last one is gonna be the couch surfing, which is completely free. Couch surfing is literally what the name is. It's a website you can go to, couchsurfing.com, and literally you sleep on people's couches for free. They let them know that you're coming. They read up on you or whatever. And it's a lot of people be scared to couch surf, because I understand you just can't, oh, let me just go sleep on your couch. Like, who are you and why are you trying to come in there? You don't know these people, because you don't know none of that, you know. But I've heard, never done it though. I heard that it's completely safe in some cases. I ain't read a bad one yet, a bad review on it, but I do know that a lot of people say it's completely safe. And so if you guys would like to experience couch surfing, and y'all have already, could y'all please let me know how that go, because I don't know about that. That'd be a little bit too iffy for me. But when you hear free, you're like, oh, free? Okay, what if they got a big couch? No, now, I also heard in some cases, even though it's couch surfing, they'll let you take a room in the house for free. Also, I heard that also. So yeah. Well guys, those were my travel tips, and I would love for you guys to subscribe to this channel. And also, I'm a vlogger, so daily vlogs. If you guys would like to go check out my vlog, I will have them posted in the description box. And I'm so happy that you joined me today. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Subscribe.